Hello everyone, welcome back to the Denver Broncos franchise. In the last episode, we won a thriller against the Bills, and this week it doesn't get a ton easier, although maybe a tiny bit, as we play the Vikings, who are 7-3 currently. Denver's 3-6, not technically out of the playoff push, though I would say they're essentially out of winning the division, as the Chiefs down there in sort of the bottom middle, 8-1. The Broncos, I think, could sneak to a wild card spot, although it's obviously going to take a bunch of wins in a row. That started with the Bills, and hopefully we can keep it going against another tough opponent here in Minnesota. First thing we'll do, unstoppable force, playing against a top NFL offense. They're ranked, I believe, number 2, offensive rank number 2 for Minnesota. Coach, you're tasked with facing the Vikings and their high-powered offense. I feel like we have been really good at forcing turnovers and not so good at getting pressure or stuffing the run. But we get a lot of turnovers. Last week we picked off Allen, 3 times? So I'm going to pick forcing turnovers. You have to force turnovers and take the ball away. It either helps keep points off the board for them, gives you the chance to score, or both. When that happens, winning is a lot easier. Beat the Vikings and force 2+ turnovers. I think that's doable. We do that a number of times. And here's the prospect spotlight. Of course, in one of the previous 2 episodes, it was the scouting episode. So I'm curious to see who the prospect spotlight is. We may want to take a deeper look at left outside linebacker Deshaun Dawkins. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. I don't super remember Deshaun Dawkins, but I feel like I remember liking him. I remember pointing out his name, at least, because it's a cool name. I was a big Brian Dawkins fan, so anything Dawkins is kind of neat. He is a coverage linebacker that is on my board. 6'1" out of Alabama. Great to elite acceleration, only decent to solid speed. Yeah, this guy is good. I do remember that, actually, because he's got B-man coverage and at worst C zone coverage. It looks like he's going to be a little injury prone, but he's actually a really solid player. I do think we need to get a second-round pick in the offseason, because there's a lot of second-round guys I really like and not a ton of first or third round guys. So Dawkins is a great prospect. I wouldn't mind using a focus scouting on him. Speaking of which, we do need to get a focus player, or 3 of them rather. One of the ones immediately I want to look to is Glenn Loud. Let's view his scouting card again. He's a very small safety out of Washington State. He's a good to great, even maybe elite athlete, with great man coverage, decent zone coverage. He's a little undersized, but he looks to be really good. I mean, A to B catching. Ooh, he's going to be injury prone, which is a little unfortunate. And he doesn't have great stamina either, so that's a couple things we'll have to work on. But he has A awareness, at worst a B play rec. Like, this guy is really good, and if we do have a top 5 pick, he might be where I go. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we know enough about him that maybe I don't need to use a scouting focus on him. Like, we have the A awareness, we have the A man, we know his zone coverage, we know his play rec at worst is a B, and he has B hit power. I don't think I need to use a focus scouting on him because we know all of the important things already. So then where do I want to go instead? Well, I could go tight end Rashad Winters, but he's already 95% scouted, and we know that he is phenomenal. I mean, like, just disgustingly good. I do also like this corner here, Sherrod Richardson. I am going to focus him, actually. He's only 50% completed, and there are actually a number of first-round guys I really like. It's going to be kind of hard to pick. So we'll focus him. We probably need to focus a pass rusher. I remember the name Anthony Pinkney. I remember him being pretty good. He's great to elite strength. He's slow, but he has B block shed as a day 3 guy. I would like to know more about Anthony Pinkney. What about, like, Jamie Villalobos? Solid to good speed. A finesse moves. This guy could be a nice pass rusher. He has A finesse moves as a round 3 to 4 guy. That block shedding at worst is a C, and he's pretty fast. This guy seems really solid. Go ahead and confirm those. So to recap, our player selections are outside linebacker Jamie Villalobos, corner Sherrod Richardson, and right end Anthony Pinkney. And that brings us on to actual game day. So we'll get into the weekly strategy against Mr. Kirk Cousins. I do feel like the defending short passes have been working really well against these pass-heavy offenses. So we'll go there. Offensively, I always love run inside. Let's see if we've got any injuries offensively. Hopefully none. None offensively. Anything defensively. Looks good so far. Ooh, a back strain for Fabian Moreau. So we're going to see Riley Moss today then. Fabian Moreau had a pick 6 against the Bills. Played really well. Yeah, that does activate Riley Moss, who is a rookie out of Iowa we have not seen much of this season. That makes him the 4th corner. This will be a pretty good prove-it game for him, I think. If he can play well in Moreau's absence, I'll be tempted to start him over Moreau just because of Moreau's age. I don't know if he's sticking around. I think this is a good opportunity for Riley Moss, actually. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into our Week 11 matchup against the 7-3 Minnesota Vikings. Back at home in Denver, after I think back-to-back weeks away. We got a player showcase here. Who could it be? Oh, it's Kirkland Cousins. 408 yards last week, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Hopefully we can increase that interception number to 2, because we do need to force 2+ turnovers, and we don't force a lot of fumbles, but we do get a lot of interceptions. We've got Denver rocking the full blues and Minnesota rocking the all whites as we're underway here at Mile High. This is through the uprights. Bang, Will Lutz, absolute cannon of a leg. That is where Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense will take over for the first time today. He's probably been really good so far this season. We'll take a look at his stats. Only 2 interceptions all year, so he threw 1 last game. Well, I think Josh Allen had only thrown 4, and we were able to pick him off 3 times, so never say never. As Kirk Cousins fakes the handoff, looks to throw across the middle, looking for KJ Osborne. It falls incomplete. They have evidently signed Leonard Fournette. I was wondering who that was. Number 28 there in the backfield is Leonard Fournette. And he gets the pitch on this play. Gets great blocking downfield, but Pat Surtain makes an exceptional tackle. That makes it 3rd and 7. And I keep forgetting to set the corner matchups. So Pat Surtain is not on Jettas. And guess who it's to? It's to Justin Jefferson, who drops it. And then it's knocked away by Devin Bush. It's 4th down. The Vikings will punt it away. Ryan Tannehill and the Denver offense takes over. He has been pretty bad since coming to Denver, which is pretty much entirely my fault or the game's fault or some combination of both. Second week with the new playbook for Denver. And on 1st and 10 from the 29, it's a handoff to Javonte Williams. Breaks a tackle, fumbles, and it's recovered by Minnesota. And they have great field position. Javonte Williams is trying to lose the starting job here in Denver. He continues to not be great on the ground, and now he coughs this one up. That is brutal. So the Vikings take over after 1 play from the Broncos offense. Javonte Williams fumbles the ball. And it's a screen for Osborne, brought down by Damari Mathis with help from Drew Sanders. 2nd and 8, PS2 now permanently basically on Justin Jefferson. On 2nd down, it's a end around to KJ Osborne. And Justin Jefferson is injured on the play, a non-contact injury for Jettas. That's not ideal. He's holding his wrist. So it's 3rd and 4. Defense looking to get another stop. Did great on the last drive, forced a 3 and out. Cousins throws. Hawkinson tackled but not knocked out. He's able to hold on. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Fournette in the backfield. Cousins takes the snap and hands off to him. Has good blocks in front of him. Breaks a tackle. DJ Jones eventually brings him down. A pickup of 6. On 2nd and 4. Got a 2 tight end set. And it's a handoff. Fournette again met by Baron Browning and Drew Sanders. Great tackles. 3rd down. Justin Jefferson still not back. I'll take a look at the injury report here in just a second. But on 3rd down, thrown, intercepted by Pat Surtain. There's pick number 1. We need 2 of those. PS2 comes up big every single week. He might be the best corner in the NFL. Definitely the best on this team and in this game. Pat Surtain, another pick. So at least temporarily, I have brought Tyler Beatty into the game, who played really well against the Bills last week. Didn't get a ton of opportunities, but took full advantage of them, and he's going to get another one here. Jukes out a defender and has breakaway speed. A huge run for Tyler Beatty. He's proving that he needs more playing time. After the big run, P. Ryan will check into the game. The first run for Javonte Williams is a fumble. The first run for Tyler Beatty is like 30 yards. So, you know, big difference there. Carry to P. Ryan, picks up 2. Tyler Beatty back in the game on 2nd down. And we'll go back to him. Not going to get a ton here. Pickup of maybe 4. 3rd down. 3rd down and 4. Probably just looking quickly for Montrell Washington here. Actually, I'm going to look for Mims Not the best throw from Tannehill, even though it was perfect accuracy, but it's a first down. Javonte Williams back in the game. Maybe it's going to be running back by committee with 3 running backs. I wasn't going to re-sign Tyler Beatty, but he's making me want to. As Javonte gets a pickup of 5. That was a bad cut by me. Javonte Williams will stay in the game. And on 2nd and 5 from the 28, we'll go to him. And he's got a good carry here. A really good carry. Stiff arms a defender off of him and is up to the 17. Tyler Beatty back in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 17 for the Broncos offense. The running game really working well right now. Beatty has a pickup of 5. 2nd down. Beatty still in the game. And cutting this back up the middle. Again, a bad cut by me. 3rd down and 5 for the Broncos offense. Looking to throw is Tannehill, throwing quickly to Judy, and it is... It says out of reach. It hit him square in the chest. It's incomplete. That passing thing said out of reach at the bottom, but I mean, it hit him right. I mean, maybe not in the chest, but it hit him right in the hands. I don't know. That's a catch that Judy should be making. I'm considering that a drop, even if the game doesn't. So Denver, who has been killing it on the ground, will have to settle for a field goal. Will Lutz's kick is up and good, and they'll take a 3-0 lead to start the scoring for the night. Kirk Cousins looking for some answers. Just threw his 3rd interception of the season, and now 2, 1 in back-to-back games. And this is going to be a throw for Jetta's knocked incomplete by PS2. 2nd down. Pat Surtain is such a great corner, man. I'm so glad he's on this team. It makes it so much easier to play defense when you have a corner who is going to lock up even some of the best receivers. 3rd down and 9. And I mean, he's still going to give up some plays. He did last week to Diggs. He got burned 1 play, so... Surely it'll happen a few times. Throwing this away is Kirk Cousins, and the Vikings struggling so far will have to punt this away. All right, I've switched the depth chart back. Javonte Williams now back to being RB1. But, I mean, he's on kind of thin ice, I'm not going to lie. Doesn't get a great carry here, but to be fair, it was a huge blitz. I do want this offense to be kind of a power run offense, but Tyler Beatty brings speed that Pirine and Williams both do not have. This is a carry, or sorry, not a carry, a catch for Williams. Brought down at the 38, it'll be 3rd and 3. Beatty isn't incredibly fast, but his speed is in the 90s, so it is a little bit better. I'll look for Troutman. He actually makes that catch. Wow, Adam Troutman has been impressing me recently as well. Makes it 1st and 10 from midfield. About 2 minutes left to play here in the 1st quarter. This is a carry for Javonte Williams. Can't break the tackle. See, that's one of those times where I think the speed of Beatty gets the edge. Samaje Perine has checked into the game. I'm somewhat tempted to audible to a pass and try to throw it to Mims quickly, but I will run the ball instead. I should have audibled. They sent a blitz. The pass to Mims would have worked really well. 3rd and 7 from the 47. Javonte still in the game. On 3rd down. We're going screen. Javonte makes the grab. Oh my God, what a block. What a juke by Javonte. Breaks another tackle. And he's out of bounds at the 13. Javonte not wanting to lose his job. What a play. That juke was huge. The stiff arm was huge. He broke another tackle. Like, oh my goodness. Also, did you see this block from, I think it's Garrett Bowles. Absolutely blowing somebody up. Look at this block. Is this Garrett Bowles? I don't know his number. No, it's left guard Ben Powers. Just bang. Oh my God, bro. And then Javonte. Using the leverage of Quinn, I think that's Quinn Miners. I need to learn my lineman's numbers. It is Quinn Miners. Look at me, I'm a genius. Using Quinn Miners to his advantage, jukes back, gets past him, and then, I mean, breaks yet another tackle, and, you know, not far from being able to make this a touchdown. If Jerry Jeudy hits that block right there, instead of the one he went for, that might be a touchdown. This quick style of offense is working really, really well. On 1st and 10 from the 13, it's a handoff to Williams. Looks like they sent a blitz. No gain. I'm trying something out here. I've moved Jerry Jeudy into the slot. We don't typically play with him in the slot as the 1st quarter comes to an end. I didn't even realize that the quarter was coming to an end. Look at that offense from Minnesota, so bad. We might have Dulcich. Why? Wait. Javonte Williams is just by himself over there on the left. You guys see that? Oh, no. A not great throw from Tannehill. Unfortunate. But yes, I'm trying Jerry Jeudy in the slot. It's not something I typically do. I might send him on a slant here. I don't like that literally everybody is going to the sideline. Let's see how this goes. We'll hit Judy. He holds on. He's down at the 1. First down, Denver. Jerry Jeudy has been great at holding on to those catches where he's taking a hit immediately, which almost nobody else does. First and goal from the 1. It's a handoff to Javonte Williams. He falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense is performing really well against this high-powered Vikings offense, and the Denver Broncos offense, for once, is actually doing its job, putting points on the board. Denver taking a double-digit lead. Vikings back on offense, really struggling to this point. See if they can get something going. Kirk throws. It goes off the back of his lineman's head. Second down. Second down and 10 from the 25. Kirk is going to pass again. Dumps it off to Fournette, and Devin Bush makes a great tackle. It is a loss of 3. Third and 13 now. Can the Denver defense get yet another stop? Cousins takes the snap. Under pressure from Zach Allen, throws it away. It's 4th and 13. He's 3 for 10, 5 yards and a pick. Denver takes over with excellent field position from the 37. Dulcich has nobody on him, so we're going to him immediately. Makes the grab and is down at the 43. Another fresh set of downs for Denver. The offense actually working well for once. What's that about? Javonte Williams breaks a tackle and has a pickup of 8. We'll bring Beatty back into the game. Give Javonte a little bit of a breather. He had a ton of usage in the last drive as well. He gets the carry on a pitch. Good blocks in front of him. Can he get this to the end zone? Not quite. Down to the 5, Tyler Beatty. I like him more and more with every snap. Samaje Perine checks into the game after the big Tyler Beatty run. On first and goal from the 5, we'll go to Perine. He gets a good block, stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Perine still in the game. And we'll go back to him again. Still can't punch this in. Down at the 1, it's going to be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 1. Tannehill takes the snap, goes play action, rolling, throwing, caught by Troutman. He holds on, touchdown, Denver. It was only tight ends in on that play, and it is a touchdown for the Broncos. My goodness, the offense actually looks decent. The Vikings offense just looking for any answers at this point. It's already 17-0 with more than half of the second quarter left to play. Kirk throws this away. He has been uncomfortable in the pocket, that is for sure. From the 25, changing the play now under center, where he was previously in the shotgun. Second down, it is a fake to Fournette. He's under pressure, tries to throw, knocked away. Zach Allen in on the pressure. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 10. The coverage downfield has just been immaculate so far. PS2 is in the zone over there on number 18, Justin Jefferson, and Kirk throws it away again. 3 for 13. They'll punt it again. I'd like to point out it is Sunday Night Football, and we are definitely seeing prime time Kirk Cousins. So Denver takes over yet again, and it's 1st and 10 from the 36. Looking to extend this lead even further. Samaje Perine on the carry has a pickup of 3. I think this is where the Denver offense is at its best, when we can just focus on running the ball. We don't have to throw a lot because we're not playing from behind, as Javonte loses a few. 3rd and 9. 3rd down from the 37. Can Tannehill and the Broncos convert? Look to Troutman. Can't break the tackle. It is completed, but it's going to be 4th down, and we'll punt it away. I genuinely cannot remember the last time Kirk Cousins completed a pass. We'll see if he can do that on this drive. From the 20, it's a handoff Fournette. Probably the wise decision, but Devin Bush makes him think otherwise. No gain. This new look Denver defense absolutely popping off in the last couple weeks. Was a wise decision, seemingly, to switch to the 4-3, as Justin Jefferson finally has a completion, breaks a couple tackles. He's got the breakaway speed. Simmons isn't going to catch him. He's in the end zone, and just like that, the Vikings back in the game. PS2 finally gives up a play, and Jettas breaks a tackle and breaks away for a touchdown. A good snag. It was a Patrick Surtain tackle that he broke. And then Justin Simmons, for some reason, didn't even try to tackle him. Really good. Can the Broncos offense answer after Minnesota went down and scored that quickly? It's a handoff. Pirine on the carry has 3. This has sort of turned into a running back by committee. Tyler Beatty really has been impressing me. We'll go play action here. Try to hit Judy. Makes the grab. Holds on. First down, Denver. I think I like Judy as the slot receiver, so I'll keep him there. 1st and 10. I was going to throw, but what's the point? The run game has worked so well. We'll hand off Javonte as a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 43. We'll go on the ground again, and Javonte Williams has a big gain here up to the 46. Pirine checks into the game. Just a little over 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. We'll go to Pirine. Up the gut. Has 3. Pirine has definitely been the weakest on the ground out of the 3 running back options. On 2nd down and 7, we'll go to a screen for Javonte. Gets another good block and gets out of bounds at the 32. Another first down. 1st and 10, a minute 54 left. Javonte Williams on the carry. A great block there from Jerry Jeudy. I don't know if you guys saw that. He came in and hit a crack block on the linebacker. It wasn't worth a ton, but it probably got Javonte an extra 2 yards, which everything counts. 2nd and 6, looking to throw. Dulcich is just wide open. He drops it. Man, I'm starting to question a couple of my players. That makes it 3rd down and 6. So now, sort of looking to get bailed out. Man, hurts. It's out of reach from Tannehill. 4th and 6. We're settling for a field goal here. 45-yarder from Lutz. This one is up. It is good. And it is 20-7 with just a minute and a half or so left here in the first half. 1st and 10. Looking to make it a little bit closer before we go to half are the Vikings. From the 25, Big Kirko looking to throw. DJ Jones not going to let it happen. He's sacked. Down at the 16. 2nd and 19 after the sack. And I still don't see Riley Moss in the game. I'm a little surprised by that. This is a throw to Jordan Addison, I believe. Brought down 3rd and 14. They're in the hurry up. We're still in man coverage, which I am totally okay with. And Kirk Cousins rolling, throwing, finds Hawkinson, who had Drew Sanders on him, and it's a fresh set of downs. They're probably going hurry up again. They are. Sanders is still in coverage, I believe. That's another catch. Why aren't they burning these timeouts? Oh, they did that time. Okay, 31 seconds from the 43. Definitely plenty of time. Hits Justin Jefferson, knocked out by PS2. I love this man. Justin Jefferson is always going to get his. It does not matter who it's against. PS2 let one out, but he's not going to let that stop him from having a great rest of his game, as this is a catch for KJ Osborne. From the 49, 12 seconds left, still the one timeout. They have to take a shot here, surely. 8 seconds. Can't let time expire. A terrible missed broken tackle from Devin Bush. They're now in field goal range. That missed tackle from Devin Bush just cost us 3 points. Can I ice him before halftime? I don't know if that's a thing. That does not work. Okay. It was worth a try. We'll see if he can make the field goal. Kick is up, and it is... Ooh, it's good. It was close, but it's good. Devin Bush just cost us 3 points with that missed tackle. That is brutal. But we do head into the half up 20-10 against the Vikings, and we are definitely going into halftime with the momentum, I would say. Although the Vikings did bring it back a little bit. Take a look around the league as we always do. This is Sunday night football, so a lot of these games should be over. Baltimore and Cincinnati. Oh my God, the Bengals are popping off. They beat the 49ers like 28-0 a couple weeks ago as well. Dallas in Carolina, and the Panthers win that one, and both of these teams are 6-4. Some high-scoring games, my goodness. And the Monday night game is a rematch of the Super Bowl. It is Eagles at Chiefs. That's honestly the best chance the Chiefs have to lose maybe the rest of the season. 1st and 10 for Denver as we start with the ball here in the second half, up 20-10 from the 25. Can we maintain this lead? A little bit of a blitz from the Vikings, a pickup of 3 for Javonte. That makes it 2nd and 7. We'll be looking to throw here as Marvin Mims is open, has the speed to get the edge, and has the first down. So on that first down, Pirine is checked into the game from the 38. It's a carry for him and runs into his blocker a little bit, but still a good gain, a pickup of 6. Makes it 2nd and 4 for the Broncos. Looking to throw. Montrell Washington is just open. Holds on and has a first from the 48. Denver still able to move the ball pretty well. Javonte Williams has a good carry here, even though they sent that blitz. It's a pickup of 6. On second down, we'll look to throw again. Would love to be able to throw to Jerry Jeudy here, and I will. Able to hold on, another first down. A good day so far for Ryan Tannehill. First and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, finding Montrell Washington quickly. He's got good speed, and he's down to the 6. Another big pickup for the Broncos. I need to change his helmet. It looks so stupid. Someone pretty please remind me to change Montrell Washington's helmet. I'll try my best to remember. From the 6 on first and goal. It's a handoff to Pirine. He's up to the 3. So on second and goal from the 3, we're going to look to throw here. Tannehill rolling, looking for Jeudy. Makes the grab. Touchdown Broncos. Continuing to put the pressure on this Vikings team. This is the best the offense has looked all year by a mile. Tannehill on the run. Maybe could have just run that in, honestly, but hits Jerry Jeudy in the end zone. Another touchdown on the season for him. And with this PAT, it'll be a 17-point game once again, 27-10 for Denver. First and 10 for the Vikings. Last time we were up 17. They instantly got a big play to Justin Jefferson. We will see if that's the case again here. As Big Kirko throws, finds Jedicic, dropped. That was not knocked out or knocked away by PS2. It was dropped. Second down and 10. The Vikings defense, or offense rather, clearly not firing on all cylinders today. Looking for Justin Jefferson, breaks a tackle by Pat Surtain and is up to the 40. Like I said, he is going to get his. It does not matter who he is against. PS2 has done a great job against him so far today. This is a handoff to Fournette. Can't break the DJ Jones tackle. It's 2 yards, 6 rushes for 12. It has just not been a good day offensively for this Vikings team in general, I would say. So we're in press coverage, second and 8 from the 42. Cousins looking to throw, finding Jefferson, breaks another PS2 tackle and has another first down. We've done a lot of man coverage so far, so I'm going to go zone, give Pat Surtain a little bit of a break from having to keep up with Justin Jefferson. It does not matter because it's a Leonard Fournette carry brought down by K'Wan Williams and Justin Simmons. First and 10 from the 34. Kirk Cousins lined up in the offset I formation. And it's another carry to Fournette, and it's another good carry for Fournette. Pat Surtain makes a good tackle there. It's second and 2. The offense for the Vikings definitely looking a lot better here to start the second half. Moving the team down the field from the 26. Throws quickly for Osborne. Tackled by Damari Mathis. 3rd and 1. On a 3rd and short, can Denver make a stop? Most of our third down situations have been 3rd and long. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes on 3rd and short. We are blitzing a lot. It's dropped by Jordan Addison in the end zone. That was a dot from Kirk Cousins. Drop. He is definitely going to want that one back. But it's 4th and 1 and the Vikings are going for it. That makes sense. Especially given the field position. This is a throw for KJ. He gets the first down. Pat Surtain makes a good tackle, but not quite soon enough. So it is first down for the Vikes. From the 24, it is a throw again. Throwing again for KJ, who probably has the most receptions at this point, I'd say. Fournette still in the backfield. Haven't seen any of Alexander Madison. Kirk throwing right side. KJ Osborne pushed out of bounds by K'Wan Williams. 3rd and inches upcoming. And Denver get a 3rd and short stop again. They did it last time. Ended up converting on the 4th down. Kirk throwing. Osborne dropped. These receivers are doing him no favors. They are lined up to go for it. I am shocked they are not attempting a run. Well, I mean, they could be, I guess. They are. Leonard Fournette on the carry, brought down by Riley Moss. That's the first time I've seen him today. First down and 10. Kirkland is throwing, and it's caught by Addison. Brought down at the 2, 2nd and 2 coming up. You might hear me call Kirk Cousins Kirkland on occasion, because I think he's a Kirkland brand quarterback, you know. As a carry for Fournette, just completely stiff arms Devin Bush and is into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. Definitely keeping the game close. Keeping Denver on their toes. And definitely looked a lot better that offensive drive than pretty much any other. Tyler Beatty back in the game. We're definitely going to be giving him more opportunities. 37 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. This game is definitely not over by any stretch. Tyler Beatty goes nowhere. His first bad run of the day, I'd say. And Javonte Williams will check in. Nobody on Greg Dulcich, but the safeties are a little close for my liking. We'll let Javonte carry. A good block from Dulcich, another good block from Dulcich, and a great carry. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. And it's still a close one, though Denver's still up 10. First and 10 from the 42 to start the fourth quarter. And we'll go back to Tyler Beatty, who has speed on the edge, and I believe has a first down. He does. 7 rushes for 87 yards. Averaging more than 10 a carry right now, which is insane. From the 48, we'll go back to Beatty, up the gut, and see, that's one where we'd probably prefer Javonte. And we do check Javonte Williams back into the game. He's still going to get the bulk of the carries. I'm just, you know, spreading the love a little bit as somebody missed a block, and it's going to be 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, looking to convert. Tannehill takes the snap and will be looking to throw. Mims was actually open on his route. Danielle Hunter back there, and we'll have to punt this away. Scratch that. Will Lutz is going to attempt a 63-yarder. I hate the idea of this, but we made a 66-yarder already, so why not? I might have shanked it. Kick is up, and it is good. Wow. 63 yards. I know it's mile high, but I turned down the field goal power to 45 from its normal 50. I guess I got to turn it down to 40 or something. I'm definitely going to turn the field goal power and even the accuracy, honestly, down a little bit more. I feel like I should have missed that, but it was still right down the middle, even though my little cursor was off to the left. A good run here for Leonard Fournette. Caden Stearns makes the wrap-up tackle down to the 45. Denver only up 13, so a touchdown here for the Vikings, I think, really sort of hurts the chances for Denver to win this game. This is a designed run for Kirk Cousins. Breaks Riley Moss's tackle. Kirk Cousins, a designed quarterback draw. He got a big gain out of it. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. 9 minutes left to play. And Kirk keeping. Throwing likely, but not in time. It's a sack for Frank Clark. 2nd and long. Just ran right into him, honestly. From the 50, 2nd and 17. Thought maybe they'd run it here. Kirk throws this away, in a sense. Was looking for Fournette. 3rd and long. We can give up a short pass here. 3rd and 17 from the 50. It is a screen to Fournette, who cannot break the Damari Mathis tackle. 4th and 14. Let's see what the Vikings do. They are kicking a... I think this is a 64-yarder. There's no chance. Right? If he makes this, I'm definitely turning it down. He makes it. Holy... Bro! What are these long field goals? That is a 64-yarder made like nothing. Yeah, no, we're definitely turning that down. There's like 4 dudes in the NFL that should be able to make that kick. Wow. So a couple previously record-breaking kicks, if it weren't for the fact that a 66-yarder exists. 1st and 10 from the 25. That is, am I crazy to think that that's ridiculous? I know it's mile high, but like attempting that field goal there is wild. Teams should only be attempting that field goal in like dire situations or like right at the end of half, right at the end of the game when you have no choice. Like, it is crazy for that to just be a regular occurrence, which is why I'm definitely turning down the kick power. Wish I could just turn down the kick logic. You know what I mean? So that they'd only attempt those in certain situations. 3rd down and 6. This would be a big conversion for the Broncos. Gonna try to kill as much of this clock as possible still before snapping it. Take the snap. Look to throw. Look for Jeudy across the middle. He holds on and he breaks the tackle. I love Jerry Jeudy. Ever since he hit Superstar, he's been so reliable. That is a big 1st down. It allows us to kill a lot more clock. Samaje Perine is in the game. Just looking to not turn the ball over, really. Perine on the carry picks up 2. 2nd down and 8. Javonte Williams has re-entered the game. Take the snap. He's running here. A great block from Jerry Jeudy. The man is just incredible. He hits really good blocks. He runs really good routes. He makes really good catches. I am a lover of Jerry Jeudy. This game feels very much in control right now. Obviously, if Javonte fumbles again, like he did at the beginning of the game, it's easy to forget that that happened. This could look super different, but hopefully he does me proud and he doesn't fumble. No gain here, but that's fine. Tyler Beatty will check in to give Javonte a bit of a rest. 2nd and 10. Just burning this clock down from the 33. 3.5 minutes left to play in the game. Denver up 2 possessions already. Just looking to kill that clock. Tyler Beatty on the carry makes, oh my God, he makes a nasty move. 101 yards on 9 rushes, by the way. We have well over 200 yards on the ground between the 3 running backs. An absolutely nasty game on the ground, and maybe a bit of a wake-up call for the Vikings. Their run defense is not great. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Beatty takes the carry, has another big run, 2nd and inches. Pirine checks in on 2nd and inches. From the 11, just killing that clock still. Pirine on the carry has the first. This game is all but over. 2-minute warning, Denver up 30-20 with full possession in the red zone. Beatty will check back in. I did check the carrying rating for our 3 running backs. Pirine has the best, and then Beatty actually has higher carrying than Javonte because he fumbled. Javonte lost 1 carrying, so we're sticking with Beatty. Oh, if Ben Powers holds that block for a second longer, that's a touchdown. I think Beatty deserves a touchdown for his efforts today. 2nd and goal from the 9. We're going back to him. He's got good speed. He's got the edge. He's got a touchdown. Tyler Beatty. Have yourself a day, young man. You have definitely earned some extra snaps going forward. My goodness, what a day. It's 37-20, and this game is pretty much over. Vikings obviously not going to give up. Kirkland Cousins never gives up. Throwing, finds Justin Jefferson, brought down by Pat Surtain. They'll probably hurry it up. They do. So on 1st and 10 from the 43, Kirk throwing again for KJ, who holds on. That's Riley Moss in coverage. I think his coverage was actually pretty good there. Another 1st down from the 45. Moving pretty quickly. Justin Jefferson drops the ball and knocked out by Pat Surtain. 2nd and 10, 1:13 left to play. I mean, this is all just kind of a formality at this point, as they are switching. I think Riley Moss is now covering. Oh no, that's Damari Mathis. That should have been a pick by Devin Bush. It went right over his head. Out of the shotgun. Fournette to his right. Kirk throwing. Across the middle. Caught by Justin Jefferson. Marked down at the 33. Another hurry up. 50 seconds left. Cousins throws quickly. Justin Jefferson again. Knocked out again by PS2. 50 seconds, 49 to be exact, left in the game. Vikings need to score, get an onside kick, score again, get another onside kick. Drew Sanders lets a completion to Hawkinson go. 3rd and 4. And Cousins has all kinds of time, throws Damari Mathis, knocks it away. An injured lineman on the play, and it is 4th down and 4. Throwing for Hawkinson, caught, knocked down by Simmons. 1st and 10, though, they burn another timeout, 25 seconds. Like, this is just not possible. They might get into the end zone here to make it look a little closer. Kirk, all kinds of time, throwing it for the end zone. Simmons probably would have picked that off, but was out of bounds. 20 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Kirk changing up the play a little bit, takes the snap. Fires across the middle, caught by Fournette. They burn their last timeout. 15 seconds left, no timeouts. Still haven't gotten into the end zone. 3rd and 7. Kirk, all kinds of time again. Running out now, looking back at the end zone. Throws it. It hits the upright. Goes incomplete. The game's over, but it really kind of does come down to this. A turnover on downs obviously would officially end it. Crazier things have happened in 10 seconds. Kirk throwing, intercepted by Damari Mathis. He goes to the ground, and this game is over. That 2nd interception, by the way, got us our 2+ turnovers that we needed for our challenge, which is huge. Kirk Cousins trying to force it in and looking for Addison there, and Damari Mathis just makes a play. He was covering KJ Osborne, but made a play, interception, and Denver in the victory formation can just take one knee and call it a day. Game, set, match. Denver 37-20 victory over a very good Minnesota Vikings squad. This Vikings team just gave up way too much on the ground, which is interesting because they did that in real life against the Eagles as well. So kind of true to life here. Just a terrible run defense. And the Broncos take advantage with sort of a breakout performance from Tyler Beatty. We'll take a look at stats. Kirk Cousins had a bad day, 55.5 QBR, 237 yards, 51% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, and of course the 2 picks. The last pick, I mean, obviously it counts on his stat sheet, but it was garbage time. It's not that big of a deal. Ryan Tannehill with a 137 QBR, 16 for 21, 202, 2 touchdowns, no picks. By far my best game with Ryan Tannehill. Played really well, threw accurately for the most part, and I think I sort of figured out how we need to play with him. It's just the sort of dink and dunk, throw quick, short to intermediate routes type of play, and it worked really well. One reason it worked well is because the rushing game was insane. Javonte Williams, 19 for 90, 4.7 average is already incredible. He of course had the 1 fumble, which is a little unfortunate. Did have 3 broken tackles though, which is an important thing to keep in mind, I think. Also had a touchdown. Perine actually looked pretty bad today. 12 attempts, 28 yards, only 2.3 a carry. We used him mostly in power situations, so his yards per carry is going to be lower than the other 2, but still not a great game from Perine, who otherwise has been pretty good this season. And then Tyler Beatty on 12 attempts has 120 yards and a touchdown, 10 per carry. Obviously had 2 pretty big runs. I am really impressed by Tyler Beatty. He is definitely going to be playing more going forward, and it's going to be running back by committee. I'm going to let Javonte get most of the touches still. I'm going to let these 2 play it out for kind of that second running back role, and I like Tyler Beatty because he has speed, and I really want a speed back. Receiving, KJ Osborne led the way in receptions with 8 for only 39 yards, 4.8 average. Justin Jefferson, 5 for 133. Obviously had that 1 big play, had a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy had a pretty good day, 5 for 64 and a touchdown. Adam Troutman was actually our leading tight end. Well, I mean, 3 receptions, 18 yards, so leading is a stretch, but did have a touchdown. Javonte Williams was really involved in the passing game, had 3 catches for 49. Montrell Washington was pretty good. Marvin Mims, only 2 catches on the day. Defensively, Damari Mathis led the way with solo tackles. He's been really good in the slot corner spot ever since we gave it to him over Fabian Moreau. Obviously, Fabian Moreau injured today and played really well against the Bills. DJ Jones had a TFL. Frank Clark and Devin Bush also had tackles for loss. DJ Jones and Frank Clark both had a sack, and the interceptions went to Damari Mathis and, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Patrick Surtain II. Got a number of upgrades here. Holy cow. A lot of upgrades. Ivan Pace Jr. has an upgrade. I don't even know if he's making the team, but we'll make him scheme fit at least. Center Alex Forsyth, who is bald as hell. Left end Matt Henningsen, make him a scheme fit. Just make all these guys scheme fits. They get way more XP for being a scheme fit. Damari Mathis, who I have been super impressed with, needs more man coverage, so we'll give him man-to-man. It also makes him a scheme fit, which is huge. Plus 2 man, plus 1 press. That's a big upgrade. Drew Sanders, it's the left outside linebacker, huh? He's meant to be a run stopper. He's truly more of a middle linebacker, but look at his power moves, finesse moves, and block shedding. The guy can do it all. He's really good. His zone coverage needs some work, but he is a good pass rusher. I'm going to work on his pass coverage because I want him to be sort of a jack of all trades, and then maybe eventually we move him to middle linebacker. Javonte Williams got an upgrade, which is honestly great. I would love to get him up to 90 speed. 94 break tackle, and that's down 2, so normally 96. Carrying is down 2 because his morale is a little hurt from the fumble, which makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with power back. Hopefully he just randomly gets plus 1 speed. That'd be awesome. Did not, but got the plus 1 carrying, which is big. Javonte Williams is pretty clearly like the RB1 of the future, but I believe his injury rating is like pretty low. Oh, it's 88. Really? That is so high for him. I don't know. I like the running back by committee setup with a sort of emphasis on Williams, which I don't think gets him superstar development, but I don't necessarily think that he needs it. And then finally, the love of my life, Pat Surtain, PS2, has an upgrade. And at this point, it's like, what do you even upgrade? 96 man, 94 zone. I guess zone. Give him a zone upgrade. Plus 2 zone, plus 1 play rec, plus 2 awareness. And so we got to check in on unstoppable force, as we should get this bonus. Preach about the need to force turnovers to stop an offense of this caliber. How crucial was that in today's win? It's huge. I don't have the exact stat, but teams that create a lot of turnovers are more likely to win games. Obviously, coach, good shout. They're huge in shifting momentum and changing games, which you saw today. All linebackers will have plus 5 hit power for the next 2 games. That is not the upgrade I expected, but it is what it is. All defensive backs will have plus 5 catching for the next 2 games and plus 5 morale boost for all defensive players. Okay, well I thought it was only going to be the first one, but that's a pretty good upgrade. See what we've got going on next week before I end the episode. I really thought Tyler Beatty was going to end up with a breakout scenario here. That's a little unfortunate that he didn't. but it is what it is. Denver up to 4-6 now on the season, really churning their way back to 500. 2 big wins against 2 really good opponents. Obviously the game against the Vikings was a bit more of a, I don't want to call it a blowout, but a bit more one-sided than the game against the Bills, which was very, very close. Also, if you're curious, I play with Matt 10's slider set, but I am going to turn down field goal power to, I'll go 41, and the accuracy I think is still too high. I'm going down to 40. I'll leave it at 42. I don't want the CPU to get completely destroyed by missed field goals. Anyways, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. This episode was really fun. Obviously the Broncos on an upward trend right now, might be able to sneak a wild card spot in the playoffs, who knows, though it does kind of suck that we're kind of giving up a really good draft spot. We'll see if Denver can continue the win streak. That's 2 in a row, looking for the 3rd against Cleveland with Nick Chubb. If you find yourself coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode where we face off against the Browns.